Hey everybody, Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys doing? How fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna get real with you in this video. But first, a little story. When I started this in 2015, when I shifted from IT of almost 10 years, obviously some of you who don't know this, I was a computer programmer for almost 10 years, and then in 2015 I moved to Tanzania. I was pregnant at the time, changed my career 360 degrees, built a health and fitness business, right? Now, initially when I started this 8 years ago, almost 9, I was just standard personal trainer, doing an amazing job. You know, my people got amazing results. I used to have a face-to-face, like a little gym where I coach people, I train them, you know, nutritional guide and all that jazz. And when people worked with me, subhanallah, they had incredible results. I would have people lose 10, 15 kilos, right? Insane results. They were committed, they were dedicated. You know, they used to come to my place, would work out, all amazing. And then I had to move back to England. So the majority of people transitioned online. Those who didn't like online training, because online is not for everybody, we stopped working together. And then those same people who had lost an insane amount of weight, I come to find out that they regained all the weight back. And that bothered me. I was like, you had amazing results. Why would you gain it all back? And that's when I got curious around what is the thing that is making some people stick to their journey and maintain that loss, right? While others revert back to old habits and old behaviors. What is that one thing? And this is how I got into behavioral change. Because here's the thing, if you're someone who's working on losing weight and you're either struggling, it's not happening, or you've lost weight but you regain it all back, I promise you, the reason why that is happening has to do with your thinking around it. It has to do with your emotions around it. Remember, our thinking will always lead to us feeling a certain way. Our feelings will always lead to us behaving a certain way, and our behaviors will always lead to a certain result. So for those people who had amazing results when they were coming to me, they had accountability. They think, I'm going to a coach. This is amazing. I've got this. I can do this, right? They put in the work, the action. They had behaviors that allow them to lose the weight. The moment I left, they start to think differently. You know what? I'm tired today. I'm going to take a break. You know what? Our holidays are coming. I'm going to slow down now. You know, they didn't have that someone to challenge their thinking. They didn't have that someone to hold them accountable. And because of that, they started to change their behaviors, and because of that, they regained all the weight back. Right? And this is why I changed how I work, because we can't change the output if we're not changing the input. You can't expect to get the results that you want, to be at the weight that you want, to feel the way you want, to be fit and strong the way you want, if you're not working on your thinking around it, if you're not challenging your thinking around it, if you're not willing to change your patterns of behavior. And this is why I have decided to do this masterclass on emotional eating, because I promise you, if you're struggling with your weight loss, this masterclass could change everything about that struggle. The majority of people come to me, they think their problem is, I love food too much. No, you don't. You really don't love food too much. You're really not addicted to food. That's not your problem. Your problem is what you're using the food for, what your attachment to food is, what is your language around food, what labels are you giving to food. That is your problem. And this is what this whole masterclass is about, is to get you to get out of those patterns of behaviors that allow food to have control over you, so that you can finally make the shifts, the physical and the health shifts, and even the mental shifts that you want. So do not miss this masterclass if you're in Dar es Salaam, if you're in Tanzania. It's going to be absolutely life-changing for an investment that is peanuts. If you're looking at my post and going, I'm not struggling with emotional eating, I just want to have tips, weight loss tips, or I just need to know how to eat. You know how to eat. Go on Google and type, hey, how should I eat for weight loss? Google is going to give you all the answers. But you're not actioning those things, are you? Why aren't you actioning them? That is the question, and that is a problem. It's not the lack of knowledge, it's the lack of implementation. And the lack of implementation 100% has to do with our thinking and our emotions around that journey. Okay? Assalamu alaikum.